We're gonna have a little bit of fun today. I'm going to show you one of my favorite pieces that I've thrifted and so many different ways to style it. Okay, here we go. Here is the piece. It is pleather. It was in really good condition. I liked that it looked a little witchy, but I really like how you can style this so many different ways. So let's take a look at the first way. So this is probably the easiest and the most comfortable and definitely the warmest. I'm gonna start by putting on this cashmere sweater that I got by Michelle Mason. They make really great fitted clothes for tinier frames. It's very edgy and cool because it's a mock knit, but it's gathered on the sides here in kind of an asymmetrical way. So it kind of looks like you're being pulled. You can really see that in the shoulder here. I love it. I just think it's different and interesting. So let's see how it looks now with the skirt.
Since I'm not going for a tailored look with this, I'm not going to tuck my sweater into my waist. I'm just going to let it hang over to give it more of a relaxed, oversized feel.
Now that we've got our top and bottom on, let's talk about shoes. I used to wear this with thigh-high boots. I sort of feel like it tends to look a little too witchy. So now I'm doing something that has just as much edge, but is a little more modern and current. They're really cool combat boots that, yes, I also thrifted. They're really cool, again, in great condition. So let's see how they look with this. Here it is with the shoes. Now, shoes don't really make sense as is. You have to balance it with some equally edgy accessories. So we're gonna do that with a hat and a scarf. I bought this last winter after Christmas for $2.99, also at another Goodwill. You know, it's up to you how you wanna wear your scarf. I usually do this maneuver. And then we're gonna add our hat, which is just a standard beanie. I wear this all the time. Honestly, it's probably time to wash it. Doesn't smell bad. Have you guys learned that I have a thing with smells yet? This is kind of the look now. Let's zoom back. This is how it's come together. And now for the purse. So when it comes to purses, I pair it with my Messenger purse by Marc Jacobs. I got this a long time ago in New York at Saks Fifth Avenue. It's by Theory. I love it. It came with a really thick, chunky brown belt. So this is the first outfit, right? It's kind of just like edgy, cool girl vibe, don't really give a fuck, want to be comfortable and warm. And now let's move on to the second look. Okay, so this is a short sleeve sweater. Surprise, surprise, also thrifted. This is very cool. It has like a really clever little detail in the back where it zips all the way up the back. I like that the piping is a different color. So I'm gonna put this on. This is like one of the benefits of having obscenely long arms. I can oftentimes manage my own zippers. We're gonna give this look a little bit more of a demure vintage vibe. To do that, we're gonna use this cloche hat. This was something that I bought at Nordstrom, probably back in 2009. I definitely bought this when I was working on Days of Our Lives. I love this hat. I think I got like too insecure to wear it. But really where I think that insecurity came from is I just didn't know how to style it. And by the way, I'm not proclaiming to know how to style now either. I think I just don't give a shit. I think I'm just like a little bit more confident in taking risks and experimenting and trying things and just like not really caring. It's supposed to be fun. Now that I've got the hat on, let's move on to the shoes.
For this look, I'm going with thigh-high boots for the extra warmth and to modernize the sophistication with a little bit of edge.
I have these really cool gloves. I got these after an episode of Sex and the City where I saw her wearing these, Carrie wearing these at a phone booth, and I was like, oh, I have to have those. So here they are. They're so freaking cute.
Now for the bag.
This is one of my favorite purses. It is like, the leather is like just soft like butter. And look at the inside. It's like lined with silk. It's so beautiful. And it's got like this nice little wrist strap. With the purse, with the jacket, this is the outfit. What do we think? This feels like the right amount of vintage throwback without being costumey, but still being modern. I feel really comfortable and confident in. Let's look at our final look, which is what I'm gonna be wearing today. Wait a second, you guys. I just came up with a surprise fourth outfit. Okay, So I have this really long blazer and I just put it over this and I'm immediately loving. It's giving like stable vibes. Not like stable, like I'm a stable person. I'm not. I mean like I need a riding crop and like riding boots, which by the way, I do think I have riding boots. I do think it works with these thigh highs, but let's try it with the riding boots just to see how we feel. This is so much fun. It's not that we don't have anything to wear. It's that we are overwhelmed by options and we don't have enough time to play with those options. We're still just working with one piece is my point, right? And I have two tops I've been playing with and like a multitude of accessories and jackets. You don't need a lot. And you certainly don't need to spend a lot of money. By the way, this jacket, thrifted. Here are the riding boots. They're a bit edgy, which I really love. These were also thrifted. These were thrifted in Reno with my mother-in-law, who I went shopping with. Okay, what do we think? I think it's really fun. I'm still kind of really into the popped collar and the clutch, but I suppose I could also use my new TJ Maxx bag. I feel so good in this. I feel like I have a vibe. Did I just find my style? Like vintage badass? So that was our surprise outfit. Let's do the one that I'm actually wearing today now because I have to get dressed. I have somewhere to be. All right, so we are taking just a regular flannel shirt here. This was thrifted in LA, but it's BCBG, which is a Nordstrom label. I'm gonna tuck this in. Now I'm going to put on my shoes. So these were the shoes that I chose to wear with this. Now for the necklace. I'm also going to be wearing this bracelet. Normally I don't like matchy things, but this is kind of just like fun statement stuff, so I'm okay with it. Okay, this is the leather jacket look. The purse we're doing with this is once again the Aldo that came from TJ Maxx. Just lots of statement accessories. So that is this skirt styled 4 ways. Let me know which one is your favorite. Did you like look number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? Are any of them your style? How would you style it differently? Let me know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.